Learn from those before and continue to explore. There's no limit to how much you can know.
Welcome to a new Sunset Show. Today with Inês Sottomayor. I hope Sottomayor.
Yes.
Yes?
Exactly, yes.
So I try my best. I'm as you know, I'm German, so I try hard to learn. Welcome to the show. Thank you much for coming. And I think we have a very interesting theme to talk about.
Yes,
so maybe you introduce yourself a little bit to the audience, a little bit of background, and then we start talking.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay. Yeah. Thank you for the invitation.
You're welcome.
Yes, it's a pleasure. So my name is Inês Sottomayor. Yes, you're right. I'm a coach, and I'm the first certified coach in Portugal for children and youth. So it's a very important job for having the develop of skills in child. So we are not going just in adults to have some change. So we just start it when we can. The first of all, it's the very important thing, yes.
But there is something you didn't decide coming from school to go to university and study all this. So you have a history, so a life experience. Can you get us a little bit your background, that the people understand where we're going, where you're going, and where all your information and why? That's a very important question.
So yes, and it's a very big one.
Yes,
really.
yeah.
So I'm an architect. Okay, so it has nothing to do with human.
But structure.
Yes, but it has the develop.
Yes.
And I think it has the creation and the foundation of something. So I love architecture really, but then I become a mother, and I have 3 children. Yeah. One is already 16.
Wow.
The other 2 have 9 and 6 years old. And one of them were really a challenge for us. Okay. So she gave us 4 years without sleeping. It was like a torture.
I'm a father too, but 4 years with no sleeping, it's quite a lot. We're all not sleeping a lot in a certain time, but this is...
Yeah, because when I say no sleeping, it's really like she slept 2 hours a day.
Oh, wow.
It was really...
Okay.
Very. And then also she had social problems. For example, she wouldn't talk to anyone. She just left in my trousers.
Yes, very hiding, hiding always.
Hiding and crying if someone just tries to achieve her. And then she always had strange fevers from nothing. Okay, it was like Wednesday she started with 40 fever, and then on Saturday everything was okay. And what's going on here? And we went to all the doctors possible. You can imagine, like psychiatrists, psychologists, professors from from sleep, from everything. And basically, none gave me an answer, okay? And I was so desperate to have an answer, okay? Because I thought that answer was going to solve my problems, and I was so wrong about that.
Okay.
Because then I was also in therapy because I need some help, really. I don't have anyone to help me, so it was only me and my husband with them, and that was so difficult. And then a friend just told me, you have to make a coaching process. Okay, whatever, I've already done some...
Try everything.
Okay, let's go. And I done for myself, and it was wonderful because I just learn to live with anxiety. Yes, because I was always in the doctor with her. I lived for her, really, and it's not healthy. Not for me and not for her. We're just destroying each other.
It's nothing enjoyable. It's really a fear, always being in fear. What's the next answer? What's the next question? Where we have to go next? And you're not finding an end. You think it's never ending.
Yeah, it was like, oh, I'm going to this new doctor. It's now that I'm going to know what's happening.
Up and down.
Yeah, and there was one just told me, oh, you fried the brain of your daughter.
What?
Really? It was awful. I think I didn't hurt anything else because, what? What have you
was that?
said? No, you just tried because you should put her to sleep.
How?
I didn't know. Yeah, how can I do it?
Yeah,
With what? Medicines
Yeah.
and chemics? No, it didn't make sense. It was awful. Well,
Well,
yeah, and then, well, I made this process. I started living my own life, okay? Just starting like simple things like going to the beach, have a walk, going to the gym, have
seeing
time to
other
myself,
things,
see other things. And then I just said to myself, I don't need an answer. I just need to know how I can work with her.
live the situation.
Yes, because the answer is not going to solve anything. I just need to know how to do it and how to give her more good life, really. Healthy life, because it was all about doctors and hospitals, and I was really tired.
Yeah, it's going more down than up. Yeah.
And so it just transforms my life, really. It was very, very good. It was like she was 4 at a time, okay? And I had the other one little. So it was very important for me that time, because even my marriage was really difficult.
I totally understand. No time.
If you don't sleep, you just go
right.
and fights with each other. And I just saw this isn't the life I want. So
it destroys your whole life. Yeah.
And then it was just a really turnover that I made with that. And so I started learning more, because I found that so good, and it helped me so much that I wanted to learn more. So I went to have the international certification in coaching. But here in Portugal, it only exists for adults.
Okay.
So it's only for executive coaching, life coaching, but it's nothing for this. Nothing prepares us to be parents, really.
Absolutely, It goes sometimes pretty easy, but then afterwards a lot of people struggle, even with the situation in normal conditions. If there comes some stress conditions and some extras, this makes it much more difficult anyway. So a lot of people are just giving up and giving babies away while they cannot hold it anymore.
Really?
So to go through the situation, change the whole life, is a totally different issue. The mindset, the change of the mindset.
Yes, that's what it has to be. So I went to look for coaching for children, because I said, this is the best I can do for them. But it was, in the first, the idea was just have some help for me and my family, right? Just like a sport. Let's learn more, because I love to learn. So it's
you have a reason
good.
for. You have a reason to learn.
Yes.
Well, you want to know it, and you want to do it better. So, but then you have lots of knowledge. What you're doing with the knowledge?
Because I just tried it at home. Well, with 69 and 6, you have a lot to do.
To do anyway. Yes, right. Yeah.
But with this, my daughter, for instance, she suffers from anxiety. In the beginning of the year, in September, she didn't sleep for 3 weeks. She didn't eat. She just threw everything away. How do you say it? It was very, very complicated. And when I started with these tools of coaching, well, the first year I started, she had a nightmare. Just see the difference. Okay. And for me, it gave me so much peace of mind that you can't imagine. Because I was already terrified, just thinking it's going to start the new year. Oh my God.
Everything goes close up in the thinking, in the mind, in the brain.
And then I reflect on her, of course.
Yes, absolutely.
Because I'm already, she's becoming not to sleep again, and everything is just coming.
Comes back, and that's the fear. And the fear comes most of the time in reality.
Yes.
That's a big problem, to make a cut there.
That's a problem with our brain.
Yes.
Because when we just believe in something, our brain just goes and looks for that.
Exactly, you wish it. It's like a wish. But you don't. But your brain said, "Oh yeah, that's what she wants. She's looking for it. We serve her."
Exactly. So when I finished, I went to Brazil because it's where these things are developed, with some doubts because we always think, oh, in Brazil everything, you know, it's so soft and very
easygoing.
Yeah. And then I said, I don't know if it's very good. But then I certified that it was a really, really good school.
Okay.
They have already a lot of process in success. The mentor is a person that is already a lot of experience. She's already also a psychology. So all the structure of the method of this coaching is based in a lot of kinds of therapies and psychologies that like cognitive therapy, gestalt therapy, non-violent communication, well, a lot of them.
Everything,
okay?
yeah.
So it's based and it's very well structured, okay? It's not just, I think coaching is good for children. No.
No,
it's very
it's an overall thing,
yes.
but in details you have to have the full base to do it. Well, this has happened and this has not happened, but together it makes sense to create something. Yeah.
And then I just thought, why not apply that to other families? Because if it has so much success with mine, I'll be glad. It's really a pleasure to give this to others. Really, I feel so excited with that. Really, it's really good because I feel that I really can help. It's really immediately, because coaching has immediately results.
Yes,
okay?
It goes directly.
Yeah.
I think that's a good point to make a short break. I think we show some things. I saw some things you on stage just recently. I think there were some events on stage and when you coach with families and you put your stuff together. So we're going to show a couple pictures or little films, and we will be back in a couple seconds. Thank you very much. Stay tuned. We see us. Thank you.
Os nossos filhos, provavelmente, alguns deles sofrem de bullying no seu dia-a-dia. Nós, como pais que estamos aqui, nós temos crianças que têm esta realidade na escola. Ou que até podem ser os agressores. E vamos descobrir o porquê. Vamos ajudá-los também a encontrarem outras formas de se exprimir. A situação do bullying hoje em dia é que não é só agressão física. É insultos, é isolamento social, é agora nas redes sociais, que é gravíssimo, não é? Eles atrás de um telemóvel, de um computador, dizem as coisas mais incríveis e pior que isso, espalha-se por centenas de crianças, não é? Imediatamente. Portanto, tem um impacto muito grande. Como é que nós podemos ajudar as nossas crianças a situarem-se, a colocarem-se perante esta situação? Então, como é que vocês querem que seja o dia da manhã? E elas prontamente me responderam: eu quero que seja um dia divertido. Então, o que é preciso acontecer para que vocês tenham um domingo assim? Nós temos que ir à primeira quando o pai chama. Então, como é que eu e o pai vos podemos ajudar a, de facto, vocês se lembrarem desta situação? Como é que isto pode acontecer? A mais pequena disse-me: vais-me chamar doce. E a outra, logo de seguida, disse-me: então eu sou a bolachinha. Nesta altura do campeonato, o meu marido revirava os olhos. Chama gomas e nós vamos. Eu, quando cheguei no domingo à noite, eu digo-vos, não parecia a mesma casa. Eles, de facto, estavam divertidos, estavam animados, correu tudo lindamente. E foram ao chamamento de gomas. E o que ainda é mais impressionante é que isso ainda hoje em dia é eficaz.
Quisemos apresentar este livro e eu lembrei-me da Inês. Eu conheço a Inês há muitos anos, assisti à transformação também da vida dela, não é? Para trabalhar nesta área do coach, que é uma área tão importante e que faz tanta falta.
Para mim é um livro que me diz muito pessoalmente, porque tem a ver com as escolas, com ensinar as artes nas escolas. O que eu tentei trazer aqui foi uma dinâmica em que as pessoas pensassem o que é que lhes dá a paz interior.
Foi uma forma diferente de coadjuvar a apresentação de um livro. Acho que foi muito interessante pôr-nos a pensar na verdadeira essência também do livro.
Acho que saímos todos daqui mais ricos.
Podemos ir com outra consciência do que é que nos traz esta paz interior, ainda por cima numa altura destas, na época do Natal, nós também podermos dar isso aos outros, é muito importante.
Welcome back to the Sunset Show. And we have a very, very interesting guest, and we're talking about coaching about kids, learning with own experience Inês had. So we were on the point, jumping in, not really jumping, you learned before, but now you more than less on stage, you're public, you tell the people your story to help them find out what's the problem there, and then you not leave him there, you help him.
Yes.
You go a road with them.
Yes, exactly.
And hopefully to the end, to a good end, or to analyze the situation, what they can change if the situation is not possible to change, but the life around is maybe...
Yeah, well, more or less, because what I help people, it's we have some situation, okay, that a lot of times it doesn't depend from us. Yes. For instance, my daughter, it didn't depend from me to change the situation, but it depends from me to see from another perspective and to help her in a different way. So it's just like we change positions and we just see different solutions, okay? Because usually we are like this, and we just see our solution, and we just say it doesn't function, it's not working, it's not working, and we stay there, okay? And we're not able to see different things. That's what I help families to do, okay? For instance, with already teenagers, for example, they are always complaining about classes and teachers, and school is just awful, okay? And what I say to them, it's okay, you can change school, more or less, usually. You can change your teachers, but you can change the way you learn. Because really, school, it's not really, it is a problem right now. Okay, but
all over the world,
we're trying step by step, doing something different, but today, the situation is today, and we can change that. So, but yes, they can change the way they see the teacher and they see the learning process.
The situation.
And I had a wonderful process that a teenager with 16, okay, she just ate a physics. It was a nightmare, really. And she told me, oh, the teacher just complains with me. She's always finding something just to point that I'm bad, okay? And then what can you do? Because I always also analyze the type that the people are. If they prefer like the typical teaching, with presentations, or a thing more movimentation, with more action and more. Almost them need that type of learning. And I just started with her like mind maps. Okay, and we started doing mind maps. And in a class, she does one paper, and she just draws because she loves to draw, and she has wonderful results. It was she passed from an 8 to a 16. So yes, it was very good.
What is the children's age you working mostly?
The process, I can start it with 7.
Okay.
Because it has association with the cognitive development. Before that, I do to the parents. Because parents are the best coaches of their children. They are the ones who know more about them.
Absolutely.
So,
should.
Yes, but they are the ones who can help more. So it's a wonderful process because it's shorter. Okay? In 5 sessions, I help parents how to make good questions to their children, how to create rules at home, for instance, how to develop their autonomy and their self-confidence. And they see results very, very good. For instance, they complain because our kid doesn't sleep in his own bed, and that ruins a couple.
Sure.
And there are a lot of problems with that. And with 2 sessions, the kid just goes to,
That's great. That's so people can come to you with more or less all questions relating to kids and social life, family life.
Well, they can come with all behavior questions.
Okay.
Everything that is from behavior, because if there's some disturber or some trauma, something we have
That's
from
to go.
the psychology.
Right,
okay?
exactly.
I can work at the same time as the psychology,
Right.
and then the result is going to be faster. Okay, but without him, I
It's
don't
not
work.
working. Yeah, okay,
Yes,
yeah.
I just
That's always.
say I have some without work.
So if
with.
people coming
Yeah.
to you having problems in that way too, you can recommend
Yes,
somebody who will
yes,
work.
of
So
course.
you can fulfill more than less. Let's see the information,
Yeah.
so they can come to you. They don't have to go somewhere else first and look, and then they come
Yeah.
to you. You can help them in
in
either way. Okay.
all way. Yes.
Okay.
But there are a lot of kids that you say that it's hyperactive.
Yeah,
So,
hyperactive. Yeah.
And they are not.
ADHD. Yeah.
Really,
yeah.
they are not.
Yeah,
They
no.
don't need to have some medicines, and
No,
so
no,
they
no.
don't need really.
Most
they
people-
just need some sport. Sometimes they just need to be listened.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
And they just need to know how to express themselves.
Well, exactly. And they have so much ongoing in their brain. They want to express, they want to do something, they want to paint, they want to run. They are creative, but they don't know where to go.
Exactly.
And nobody understands where there's basically, let's say, no lock for the key.
Yeah.
It fits,
it.
people not understand.
Yeah.
And then it's easy to say, well, we give him something, he gets quiet, we have no trouble, and that's fine. So that's not the way anyway. So
The
all
truth
this.
is, nowadays, education is completely different.
Yes.
Yes. It has nothing to do with the way we were
Mm-hmm.
educated. And so I think that parents are a little bit lost because they have a reference how they were educated that doesn't function anymore. And so, but I don't know what to do because I don't have, we don't learn to be
Right,
parents,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
There's no school.
No study, really.
I think I can do a school for parents.
Oh yeah, that's good.
That's
That
a good idea.
we should anyway. Maybe we talk later after the show, talking a little bit. But I think what you're providing, we anyway cannot cover here, and it's an ongoing thing with all the facets you're providing. You can run a whole, let's say, show or a series of shows or teaching, online
it's a good
teaching.
idea.
I think when you inspire people, well, I saw her doing something with parents, and they were all excited. They left very happy, and so you have to sprinkle in your eyes when you're doing when you're talking. You cannot see this so much, but this is really shiny. So you love what you're doing out of your own experience, and when you have people you can help. That's great. So people hire you also for speaking.
Yes, because I can go to schools, for instance, and then just with a lecture or a workshop, just give some direct tools for what they need. And I do specific. So if they want to talk about, I don't know, grades or study methods, or just children that just cry a lot or something, I just do specific and I talk about that team. So
Okay,
that's very
okay.
good, yes.
Well, I think this is anyway a never-ending story.
Yes.
We could talk and talk and talk and give inspiration to people and maybe solutions. So we put all the details from Inês here, your webpage, and all the information that people can reach you, so you can get directly in touch with Inês, or you call us, send us an email, we give it to Inês, and then, hey, try it out. I think there is no mistake can be done, just try it. So if somebody calls, you for sure give an answer, even if it's an answer and say, hey, I cannot do really bad, I know somebody who could help you in that situation. Inês, thank you very much for coming. This was a great pleasure. Yeah, and I think we will see us again in couple things. Thank you very much. Also, stay tuned and stay healthy. Very, very important. And get in touch with Inês in any questions. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Thanks. Muito
There's
obrigado.
no limit to how much you can know.